Calling you live in the studios of Traxxfm in Angkasa Puri, Kuala Lumpur, as always, for the show Momentum, where we bring you an interview feature. And today is the Tuesday Spectrum Hour, and we're going to zoom into all things digital now, particularly if you are a creative, right? And you want to expand your imagination. If you have wonderful ideas, well, this is something that you might want to think about in terms of participation, We're talking about the Anythink Creativity Festival 2021. And here with me, the founder of the Anythink Creativity Education, Wong Genting, joins me in the studio live right now. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for having me here.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in on board, right? Of course, we're going to be curious about Anythink. I like that name. It's A-N-I Think, as in T-H-I-N-K, right?
Yep.
Now, the festival is a free virtual event, which is part of MDEC's #MyDigitalMaker movement to develop happy young digital makers where they're empowered to create from their ideas and also imagination, First of all, tell us, this is so interesting. What is Anythink Creativity Education? Are there different arms to it and all that? Tell us.
Okay. So actually, Anythink is an edutainment company. And then we are focused on producing content and teaching classes, creative classes and activity for children 6 to 12. That's our focus. And then our purpose is to develop children's creativity, to be able to think of new way to solve problem and expand their idea. So anything activity focus on happy and fun learning experience because we believe children who are exciting and happy, they learn better.
That's good. That's very, very interesting, right? So when you talk about children, you're talking about children from what ages?
It's from 6 to 12. We focus on that particular age group.
Okay, which is the most important in terms of developing the openness to ideas, creativity, and also imagination, Wow, that's pretty amazing. Now, share with us so we can understand a little bit better, right? In this context, what are some of the types of activities that Anythink does?
Okay, so Anythink, we start out as a CCA provider. We conduct like creative co-curriculum activity in school, such as Garden International School, Taylor School, Eton, and we have in government school as well, SJKC Sedang Baru 1. That's my own school.
Okay.
And then later on, we invent our own Max card game, which is this Remote Max card game.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Nice.
With a goal to make learning Max fun, like playing game. From there, we create another program called Creative Max Remote, which teach Max concept using our Remote Max game as a teaching tool. And fast forward to today, we're conducting a series of programs like creative art, digital art, creative comic, animation, digital music, creative max, aikido, and during the pandemic, we moved to virtual teaching.
Okay, that's going to be part and parcel of the even though that's also pretty interesting. Maybe we can share some thoughts as well. Virtual teaching for that age category is very difficult, isn't it? It's very challenging, right? So We'll save that in case we do have a little bit of extra time with Wong Genting. By the way, if you just joined us, I'm speaking to the founder of Anythink Creativity Education, talking about the education style. And also, of course, now zooming into some details of the Anythink Creativity Festival 2021, Right? So how did that come about? I'm sure it's part of your agenda in terms of that creative approach to learning. But share with us.
Actually, it's like one day, I received an email from MDEC, and they are looking for partner to host program for My Digital Maker. So for those who don't know that, My Digital Maker is a movement to help bring digital transformation among our students. So we apply for it, and then because My Digital Maker movement resonate with what Anythink is doing. So after an interview, we become an official alliance partner for My Digital Maker movement. So we start up from just want to host our class like creative art and creative comic workshop. Then we start to think bigger. And then we want to impact more children, to inspire and empower them. So we pitched our program to education partner like Golden Sources, IFTech, and even children's show production house like Lotta Animation Studio. And then we receive a great support from them and other teachers from all around expertise. So the festival now, we have 10 workshops. We have from soft skill like emotional coaching, creative writing, digital art, voice acting, video editing, clay modeling, and even 3D modeling.
Wow.
Yeah. So the fun part of this festival is that all the workshops are connected to create a big project, which is what we call that the creative comic video, where children can apply what they have learned here. And then, from this small workshop I planned, now has become the festival of today.
Nice.
Yeah, so I believe this is just a start for many more creative festivals in the future.
Okay, very nice, right? We're going to find out, of course, more details about the activities. Of course, Genting has already listed many of them.
Yeah.
We're going to get more details from him as well, as particularly in the second half of today's interview. Now, of course, MDEC was the one that initiated all this and got in touch with you guys. So how are they involved now, overall, as part of the organizer as well?
Yeah. So it is a privilege to be part of the MDEC Alliance partner. They organize training and they encourage collaboration for us. MDEC also have been very helpful and in not only just provide us some fun to buy the competition prize. Yeah, our festival got a comic competition, but also help us to promote the festival on their platform because we want to impact as many children as possible to attend this free festival. Yeah.
Very nice, yeah. Okay, before we go for a break, key details of the festival. When does it happen? How can people join this free virtual event?
Yeah, okay. So our festival is happening on December 13 to 19. It's a week-long virtual event. And then you can register yourself in our website now. www.anithink.net.
Wow, it's simple, short, to the point, right? 13 to 19 are the dates. Okay, so you can check that out, right? As we go for a very short break. And we'll be back in under 30 seconds for more on Spectrum on Traxxfm. Stay tuned.
Unwind from the traffic in Kuala Lumpur.
Feast your ears to soothing music on your favorite station.
Traxxfm 90.3 Kuala Lumpur.
It is Trax Momentum Spectrum on Traxxfm, right? Today, talking about the Anything Creativity Festival, which is a free virtual event. It's part of MDEC's #MyDigitalMaker movement in order to develop young digital makers, right? We're talking about young children here to be empowered to create from their ideas and imaginations. Now, we're talking about the festival that runs December 13 to 19, right? So tell us about the activities. You talked about certain categories. Now, any particular activities organized for this festival you want to highlight?
Yeah, sure. So actually, we have 5 types of activity to take part in for all the children. So first, we have self-paced learning. Our teacher have already pre-recorded tutorial video lesson for children, which they can now access when you register. So those tutorial video also serve to help participants in the comic competition enter. Yeah, and then second, we have our live coaching workshop, which happen on 13/12 to 18/12, where our coach will host a live session for the children to recap on their teaching and solve any problem they are facing during their learning. Next, we're having our creative comic competition. Yeah, after you learn from your teacher, now is your time to apply what you have learned and create the video project. As an incentive, we are giving a digital tablet as the winner. There are 2 categories, 8 to 9 years old and 10 to 12 years old. Yeah. After that, we'll have an animation screening activity where we will play a fantasy animation production by Lotta Animation, and then we have a short discussion with the children about that.
Okay.
Yeah. And last but not least, we will host our award ceremony on 19/12, which will be also a pitching session for the top 5 finalists for each category, and they will compete to be the best 3 to receive a drawing tablet and more Kickstarter item for their digital learning journey.
Okay, so this is quite a big opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Of course, we're talking about kids at the age of 6 to 12 thereabouts, right?
Yeah.
So what can you share with us in terms of the benefits of this event, and then how and who can join? Because obviously this is where the parents need to get involved, right? So share with us benefits, right, that you see from this particular event, and also how can parents get their children involved and so on.
Yeah, sure. Actually, the digital skill nowadays, I think is getting more and more important as we are living in a digital era after all. I think this is a perfect way for children to experience digital class at one place.
Yep.
And each of the workshop are connected. And if you are notice and if you notice the order of the workshop, you see we plan the workshop in such a way that each student will bring forward their work from the previous workshop to the next workshop. And they get to apply their skill from each workshop to make a big project, which is a comic video. So the children are exposed to the whole process on how to create a comic video. And I'm quite excited to see what they are coming up from there. Yeah. In addition, we have invite industry experienced people as our judge. And feedback from them is a valuable experience for children. And we hope they are encouraged to pursue their passion in the digital skill like art and comic and more. So therefore, we are thinking beyond this event as well. We don't want to stop at just this event. We aim to provide a platform to connect teachers and parents as a supportive community that enable them to ask questions or get advice about digital skill. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful opportunity, isn't it? The thing is, of course, when it comes to this, it involves the participation of parents overseeing their children in this free virtual event, right? So how can people join, and how do you sign a child up and so on? And then also, I mean, I assume that, of course, children in this age category cannot sign up on their own, right?
Yeah. So our festival is actually suitable for children 6 to 12. And our competition is only open for children from 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
Yeah. So in fact, everyone who is interested in learning new creative and digital skill is welcome to join us, to sign up and join us. We even have adult and teenager asking us if they can learn. Yeah. We will never stop you from learning. Feel free to register and watch our tutorial.
Okay, so no age limit, huh?
Yeah, no.
Like my age also can, older, grandparent also can, huh?
Yeah, lifelong learning.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, perfect, right? I mean, there's so much excitement here. Now, is this the first year of the festival?
Yeah,
okay.
This is our first year.
Wonderful. What are you hoping to? I know you have not experienced it yet. Yeah. Once you have that week and you're done, it's wrapped, I'm sure then you have, plans on how to actually approach future editions of the festival. But do you have any hopes at the moment for the festival?
We hope this festival can expose children to different digital skill, soft skill out there, and inspire and empower them to pursue digital skill. So we are hoping to impact more children, especially in Malaysia, to bring them get into the digital transformation. Yeah,
that's the most important thing,
yeah.
Right, to get them caught up in the digital space, and I think it has to be done in a very, very creative way, right? Speaking of which, early on I touched about this. Maybe you can comment as well, because it's so difficult to ensure effective online learning for that young category, right, of children. Right, what's your thoughts on that? What's the best way to approach this?
To approach the children
Correct. This age group 6 to 12, right? Now, particularly learning online. And for this age category of children, it's very tough to teach, challenging, shall we say, to teach them online, isn't it? Do you have any tips they can share with us?
Okay. We need to custom make our classes to be fun. Even to make the learning is not just like looking at the book and remember the thing. We need to make it like playing the game. Like they are something they enjoy doing it, they want to do it more. Yeah, like one of the teacher they do is like they make a story, bring the student, get into the story, and in the story they learn the thing they need to learn. Yeah, so that's the way they will.
It has to be involved. It has to be a game.
Yeah, it's like a gameplay.
Right?
Yeah, it's like a
You cannot just
gameplay.
be like, okay, I'm going to teach you this. You please absorb the information.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't work on that. So, yeah, that's a nice, effective tip.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Yeah. What are future plans for anything? You guys in general?
Yeah, actually, as education is always evolving, anything creativity festival is just a stepping stone to more creative activity in the future. We plan to organize this festival annually to impact more children. Yeah, and then in the future, we want to build a support system for the children to apply their digital skill and creativity with activity. Tentatively, we call it the Creativity Club. Yeah, we will set up the Creativity Club in the future.
Nice. A club where I guess kids can join and have these regular edu game lesson type activities. Okay.
Correct.
Well, perfect, right? And I think that's very noble of anything, right? In terms of helping children grow, especially in terms of opening up ideas and imagination. And hopefully when they grow older, they will keep it alive as well. Because, you know, every time we grow older, then it tends to be more closed up, more shut off, right? So, I've been speaking to the founder of Anything Creativity Education, Wong Genting. Any final messages, parting words for our listeners today?
Yep, that's it for today. And I hope you enjoy my story and sharing. And if you think what we do is fun and benefiting you or your family, join us and share our event, Anything Creativity Festival, with your friend and family. And you can learn more about us at www.anythink.net.
That's
Take
right.
care and see you.
You can find out the registration details there for this free virtual event, Anything Creativity Festival, which is happening December 13 to 19, coming up next week.
Yep.
Very soon, right? So check out anythink.net for more information. Once again, thank you for Genting for coming into the studios.
Thanks for having me here.
I appreciate you coming in live as well, making your way to Angkasa Puri and all that, yeah? So take care.
Take care.
And all the best with the festival as well.
Sure. Thank you. Take care,
Welcome.
guys.
Thanks for coming to the studios, and thank you for tuning in and listening to us right here on Spectrum on Traxxfm. My name is Kong Yu. Wrapping up this segment, but lots more to come on this show, Momentum, which runs all the way till 2 p.m. So stay tuned right here on Traxxfm.